Virgil Hill and James Kinchin. But for now, let's take you back down to Brisbane and our colleague, Graham McNeese. Graham?
Jeff Harding, there he is. First defence of his WBC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. A very special welcome to viewers right throughout Australia through Sky Channel and throughout the United States of America through ESPN, and a very special welcome at Weatherups Restaurant in Sydney to sponsors and guests of Sky Channel tonight watching the action. Hope you enjoy all the action tonight. It should be a beauty. Here's the ring announcer, Ray Conley.
Ladies and gentlemen, in association with Top Rank Incorporated, headed by Bob Arum, Bill Morty's Classic Promotions present the Forex Colony Collision, scheduled for 12 3-minute rounds for the WBC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World, between, from the blue corner, scaling 77.9 kilograms, wearing white trunks with red markings, originally of Curacao, the West Indies, now of Leeds, England, victorious in 10 of 13 amateur bouts, 18 of his 25 professional victories have come by knockout. Former European, current British champion, ornately inflicting unexpurgated fistic torment, challenger Tom the Bomb Collins. And his opponent, occupying the red corner, scaling 78 kilograms, wearing black trunks with white band and pipings, from Annandale, New South Wales, Australia, twice national amateur middleweight king, silver medalist at the 1986 Edinburgh Commonwealth Games, unconquered in 15 professional bouts, 12 victories coming inside the distance in the first defense of his cherished crown, passionately orbiting towards catastrophic magnitude, Jeff Hitman Harding. From Downey, California, the United States of America, former prominent lightweight who fought 38 times, 2 of his opponents being former world champions Lauro Salas and Carlos Ortiz. His 41st position as world title referee, Lou Filippo. Ringside judges also from the United States, boxing's leading lady, Cindy Barton Hunter. The Rose of Las Vegas, from Los Angeles, Vince Salgado. Ringside physicians, Doctors Lou Lewis and Ken Morrison. Timekeepers, John Holloway and Tony Breeze. World Boxing Council Supervisor from Thailand, Edward Tangaraja. Now the championship.
All the proceedings over. Lou Filippo in his 41st world title fight. Let's hear what he's got to say to the combatants.
Okay, let's have a good fight. Yep, shake hands, let's get back.
Not much to say. When you get to this level of boxing, you've heard it all before. Let's go for the Colony Collision in Brisbane, Australia. For the first time, their world title coming to them. And it's Jeff the Hitman Harding defending his WBC light heavyweight crown against Tommy the Bomb Collins from Leeds in England. Should be a tremendous contest going throughout Australia on the Boxing Network through Sky Channel, and hope you enjoy the action tonight, and a very warm welcome to American boxing fans through their sporting station ESPN.
There's Tom the Bomb Collins in the corner, Peter. Terrific upper body for a light heavyweight. He's very thin in the legs, but he's big where it counts, around the shoulders and the chest, and there's plenty of power there when that right hand starts getting thrown. He's a very laid-back kind of guy, but I look for him to start opening up with the bombs early on.
Okay, Jeff Harding versus Tommy Collins now, round one of the World Championship. Harding, of course, who started very slowly against Dennis Andres, has to get a better start tonight. Coming from behind is something you can't do all the time. Here we are, ready to go for the action now, and both boxers just can't wait to get into it.
Okay, here we go, Peter.
Here it
Watch
is.
for the Harding jab straight away, straight into the face of Tommy Collins, one to the body. That's the key to Harding's plan all night long, is that big, powerful left jab of his. Tom the Bomb Collins will be looking to slip the jab and come over the top with the big right hand. Whether he can do it against the pressure that Harding's going to mount, we'll have to wait and see.
Okay, Jeff Harding, certainly the youngster who has come a long way in a short time, up against the veteran. It's the young lion against the cagey old fox tonight.
Look at the eye of the tiger on Jeff Harding. He's really determined. That jab snaking out. Watch for Harding to jab to the head and then bring that left rip hard underneath.
Well, Tom Collins has proven in his record that he's got knockout drops in both hands, and certainly Jeff Harding will have had a good look at the tapes through his trainer, Johnny Lewis, and they'll be trying to combat that, and the further the fight goes, as far as Harding's concerned, the better he'll go. Slow starter against Dennis Andres, and as I said earlier, he can't afford that slow start tonight.
Tom Collins-Zorba has that reputation, as we were saying, of being a lazy guy, a laid-back kind of guy, but that suits his style. And as he says, he lulls opponents into a false sense of confidence. He just stands there very, very casually and waits to drop that right hand in over the top. That's what he's doing right now.
He hasn't been all that impressive in gym work leading up to this fight. Oh,
He
Harding
lost his balance there. Harding landed the right hand. The referee's putting the count on. Sensational start.
Well, he got very, very wobbly. The legs turned into licorice there, and Jeff Harding just nailed him with a short right as he comes after Tommy Collins now. Collins certainly shocked there by Harding's power as he comes back and nails Harding with a right.
Collins bombing away with the right hand. This is where Harding has to be careful. He can't walk in face first against Tom the Bomb because Collins has power in that right hand.
What a war in the first round. Both boxers landing very heavy blows. Light heavyweight contest. And if they go at this pace, it certainly can't go the 12 rounds. There's the Hitman now after Tommy Collins.
Sensational start. Tom the Bomb Collins on the canvas in the opening stages of the fight, but coming back with a terrific right hand against Harding.
Yes, it certainly was. It was a tremendous comeback, but Harding certainly, by virtue of that knockdown, certainly looking as though he's going to take the points in round one of this scheduled 12-rounder out of the Brisbane Entertainment Centre. Tommy Collins already feeling the power of the young hitman Jeff Harding.
Harding so savage inside. This is where he does so much damage inside when he lets go with those short, hard punches inside, in close, and Collins is on trouble on the ropes.
15 seconds left in the round, and Jeff Harding raining blows there on Tommy Collins. Collins just covering up and not giving any resistance at all, but a lot of those blows aren't getting through. He unleashes a left there as he comes out of that position, throws a right at the end of the round. Harding hits him with a left there to end an action-packed round one, and complaints here from the British corner.
They're blowing up in the corner of Tom the Bomb Collins, but really,
Claiming Harding hit him after after the bell, the very experienced Lou Filippo said no worries.
Well, Harding hit him plenty of times before the bell too, Zorba, and that's what Tom the Bomb Collins has got to watch out for. That right hand that put Tom the Bomb down was a beauty.
Okay, let's have a look at the replay of the action and the knockdown in round one.
Just catching Tom the Bomb on the top of the head there. It's surprising that Collins went halfway down and Harding just didn't go on with it. He realised that it hit him clean, stepped back, and referee Lou Filippo putting the count on.
Okay, so there's the knockdown in round one, and a wonderful round for Jeff Harding, defending his World WBC light heavyweight crown, and Tom Collins on the deck once in the fight so far. Harding and Collins meet in centre ring, and another bomb from Harding to start proceedings. He goes underneath now, working, and over the top now goes Tommy Collins, pushes Harding away.
Peter, Jeff Harding is starting this fight very, very fast. He's starting the fight like a scolded cat, working behind that beautiful double jab he has. But Tom the Bomb Collins is doing his best to stay in there. He's really up against it. He's fought very few guys who can mount the kind of pressure that young Jeff Harding can execute.
All the fighters out of the Johnny Lewis stable in Newtown in Sydney certainly go after their opponents. There's no respite. They're always right there in front of you. You don't have to send a search party out to find where Jeff Harding is. He's right in front of you, a couple of centimetres away, as he was against Andres. There's a right there, and that shot Harding. Harding shaken. He's in trouble now. Jeff Harding.
Tom the Bomb Collins
raining away. And a little nick has opened up in Jeff Harding. That shocked Harding. His legs went from underneath him. But we saw against Andres that he refused to fall. He almost went then. He took a dipsy-doozy and almost went down. The bombs of Tom Collins working now against Jeff Harding. Harding's regained his equilibrium.
Great concern in the corner of Jeff Harding. Johnny Lewis is almost crying over there. He's screaming at Jeff Harding to keep your hands up. Harding really shaking with the right hand. He's got a jaw like a rock, Jeff Harding, but that one shook him right up.
Well, it's a bomb. It's a bomb excursion here from both fighters. Certainly loading them up as Tommy Collins. Harding going after him though, even though he was rocky in the early stages of round two. What a tremendous war this is.
Harding just has to keep the pressure on. That's what he's got to do right the way through. Tom the Bomb Collins can't go with him punch for punch, but Collins is always dangerous.
Well, they've left the water pistols at home. Bazooka's only here out of the Brisbane Entertainment Centre tonight with these two. Oh, he's rocked him again with the left. Harding almost went again.
Harding in trouble again from that left hook, but he comes back.
Well, he's got to give it all. Tom Collins, he's going through his knockdown in the early rounds. Harding goes underneath now. Harding now against Collins. This is a survival of the fittest. Harding comes back. What a war. You can never tell though with Collins.
Tom the Bomb, I'm sure he's just planning to let Jeff Harding punch himself out. That's what he said he was going to do. When he gets up against the ropes, he puts the gloves in front of his face. He wants Harding to punch himself out because he knows Harding is very, very fit and that he can't match him punch for punch. Oh, big shots from Tom the Bomb Collins.
Well, Collins is throwing more bombs that were rained on Britain during World War II. This is a tremendous contest between Jeff Harding. There's no science here. Jeff Harding and Tommy Collins giving their all. A beautiful right from Jeff Harding.
Harding keeping the pressure on. He's taken some big shots in this round, but always coming back.
10 seconds left in round two, and there is no science at all. This is just a war. Tom Collins versus Jeff the Hitman Harding. The Colony 4X collision. There's the end of round two. And listen to the fans roar their approval of a tremendous contest. Bradley Keezer.
Well, Zorba, what action we've seen so far in the first two rounds. Collins on the canvas in round one, and then in the second round really shaking Jeff Harding up a couple of times there. Harding lost his footing. Harding's very, very tough, but that right hand that Collins landed, that really shook him to his bootlaces.
Johnny Lewis there telling Harding to beware of Tom Collins. He was screaming to get away from Collins when that right over the top really rocked Jeff Harding. Let's have a look at the action in round two, and there was plenty of it. They've stopped the fight. The fight is over. As the towel being thrown out, I can't believe it. After two rounds of incredible competition, I can't believe that the fight is over. The British camp has thrown the towel in.
They've stopped the fight. Tom the Bomb Collins shaken up towards the end of that second round, just couldn't match it with Jeff Harding.
Well, that's incredible. The fans are absolutely stunned here at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre. absolutely stunned at the finish to that fight. He just could not come out, or would not come out, for round 3. An incredible situation, Grantley Keezer.
Absolutely bizarre, Zorba. I mean, he shook Jeff Harding that second round with a terrific right hand. Now he doesn't want to fight anymore. And look at Harding. Goodness me, after 2 rounds, he thought that he was in for a hard fight, and that's all the fight there was.
He certainly did. Okay, certainly a sensational finish to this contest here at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a fight finish quite that way. After just 2 rounds, Tom the Bomb Collins has stopped fighting. He's quit in the corner. He shook Jeff Harding up in that second round. There were signs of encouragement there. He's got a little mouse under the left eye, but certainly nothing to worry about there. And Graham Shadow McNeese, have you ever seen anything quite so absurd?
Like everyone else here, Brantley, I am stunned. But right now, let's go to ring announcer Ray Conn.
Ladies and gentlemen, upon the retirement of Tom Collins in the second round, the winner, retaining his WBC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World, Jeff Harding.
You are a new dawn.
Retaining his World WBC Light Heavyweight title. We're surprised that Tom Collins didn't come out for the 3rd round.
Yes, I was, Peter. All you fans out there that came to the fight and supported both Tom and myself, you know, like that's the way boxing goes. That's the life story it is. You know, you get some, you lose some. Ups and downs, that's what life's all about. You know, I thought Tom had more fuse on his stick to go, and that's just the way boxing ends. And I'm very sorry that you people here that pay good hard money to come and watch Jeff Harding retain his world title. Maybe it could have been a lot better, but I really hope you come again.
Jeff, he rocked you in round 2, and he steadied you a little bit. You could see Johnny Lewis in the background screaming at you to just keep your defence up. And I'm sure it stunned the fans. It certainly stunned the viewers through Sky Channel and ESPN throughout the United States that Collins didn't come out for round 3.
Well, you know, I was very surprised myself. Tom came out here for one thing only, that was to take what's mine away from me, and there was no way I was going to do that without a good fight. That's boxing, that's the way it goes. You know, like can only be one winner, unfortunately. But really, I think Tom's self-image will still be sustained. Anyway, I'm glad that he came out here to give me the opportunity anyway to retain my title, but them's the breaks, mate.
Okay, he tried to bomb you out in the early rounds and then had, obviously, nothing left for the rest of the fight.
Well, you know, he caught me in the second round. My first round was very good, and I didn't get caught in the second round. He did catch me, and that was basically trying to sort of catch-up fight, and basically I got tagged. You know, I'll have to give him every full credit because he came out here and he is a worthy challenger, and I'd like to thank him and all his people. Thanks very much.
Okay, Jeff, you've defended your title for the first time. Obviously, the fans here in Brisbane, their first ever world title fight, they could have gone and wanted more of that action. It was incredible action for while the fight went, but it just didn't go long enough.
Well, yes, Peter, that's correct. People have paid good hard money, come here and watch me defend my title. It didn't go the way everyone had anticipated, but I was glad that I'm out of here early tonight because that's boxing and that's the way it goes. And I'd really like to thank, just from the bottom of my heart, all you bloody people that came here and supported Jeff Harding. I really love you. I tell you I do.
Jeff, your trainer Johnny Lewis had you in tremendous condition for the fight, and obviously you were quite prepared to go at that hectic pace for as long as he wanted.
Well, now that I am the champion, Peter, I have adopted the attitude to train harder and longer, and I've got good people in my corner. Johnny was sick. Basically, the only thing I was concerned about was him being there on the day. So, you know, like I put the work in hard, and I've worked very, very hard for this title, and I'm just glad that I retained it, and I'm glad that all you Australian people out there in Sky Channel land and are here tonight came and supported Jeff Harding.
Okay, let's hear it for the WBC Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, Jeff the Hitman Harding.
Well, Well, Grantley, I no doubt Peter will try and get into the corner there of Tom Collins and get a few words with Tom, but by golly, as I said, everyone is totally stunned here. In fact, just looking at your scorecard, that second round, you had Collins in front in that second round.
Well, I gave the first round very much to Jeff Hardy, but I thought Collins pegged him back a little bit in the second round. He landed some big shots, and there was certainly no indication of the outcome that Tom Collins would just quit in his corner. Certainly that's the easiest $250,000 that Jeff Harding will ever earn. He was shaken up a couple of times in the fight, but 6 minutes of action, that works out something like $40,000 a minute.
He really took some punches, didn't he, Jeff, there for a while?
Some big shots, and guys like Virgil Hill, I guess, would be encouraged a little bit by what they saw in the second round, but believe me, Jeff Hitman Harding, Virgil Hill, I know you'll be watching the tape of this fight, can fight at that pace for 12 hard rounds, and when you guys come together, it's going to be a very vicious fight.
Okay, I think Peter Peters is now ready in the corner of Tom Collins, so let's take you now to Peter Peters.
Tom, you must be disappointed that the fight didn't go longer. You gave it your all early on. What was the problem?
He caught me in my throat the first round, and I just couldn't concentrate because of it. I was trying to clear my throat as well as trying to avoid his left jabs and his hooks and whatever he was catching me with. But I just couldn't think because of my throat, and it feels sore right now. I think you know, when it's all over, I get it checked.
Were you aware that you hurt him as badly as he's been hurt in round two?
Yeah, I did do, but I never had the strength to put him away because of what happened. My energy just drained out of me when I caught him with those two uppercuts and I rocked him, but I just couldn't finish him off. Like I said, I realised that he was on top and I was getting hurt really badly, so I didn't want to carry on. I mean, if I wasn't getting hurt so badly, I'd have carried on. I would have pleased the crowd, but I'm not going to endanger my life because of them lot who wants to see more of what was happening to me. I mean, if I was in their shoes, I'd want that person to stop fighting as well because of what's been happening to him.
So outwardly you weren't injured in a cut or anything else, but you've got a throat problem at the moment.
That's right, yeah. I mean these people, I know they want more for the money, right? But they must realise they couldn't carry on.
Okay, we're out now. Okay, thank you very much, Tom Collins.